Hello and welcome. I am Exalite and this is my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the disappearance of a woman, Samantha Sayers, who was 28 years old. Samantha recently disappeared. On August 1st, 2018, Samantha was last seen at Vesper Peak in the North Cascade Mountains of Washington State. There are certain mountain ranges, states, national parks, where the largest amount of people seem to go missing without a trace, and Washington State happens to be one of those states. Samantha, Sam Sayers, was 28 years old, and she went missing while she was on a solo hike on the Vesper Peak Trail in the North Cascade Mountains. Sam left on the trail at around 8 a.m. and was expected to head home and check in with her boyfriend, Kevin Dares, that evening by 6 p.m. Kevin had been working and had been unable to go hiking with Sam, but he did head to the trail that evening with darkness coming to search for her when she hadn't returned, and at around 1 a.m. the following morning, her family reported her missing. The Washington Trail Association describes the Vesper Peak Trail as this: Vesper Peak is definitely not for the novice hiker, but for those thirsting for one step beyond hiking into backcountry adventure, it's a good leaping off point. The potential consequences of stumbling here are decidedly lesser than they are on the other summits along the mountain loop. Some hikers who have hiked Vesper Peak have said that the trail is hard to follow, implying that perhaps Sam might have accidentally strayed from the trail, except that Sam was an experienced hiker who had hiked the Vesper area before. When Sam was last seen, she was wearing light gray hiking pants and a black sports bra. Sam has green eyes, and she is bald due to alopecia that has caused hair loss. According to the sheriff's office, a group of hikers reported seeing Sam on her way up to Vesper Peak around mid-morning. Another hiker told police that he saw her the same day at the 6,220-foot summit and that he watched her head south from there. None of Sam's personal belongings, such as her cell phone or her car keys, have ever been located. Sam turned 28 on August 13th, almost 2 weeks after she disappeared. Her mother describes her daughter as a warrior who was more than capable of taking care of herself. She's still alive, Lisa Sayers says. I put my trust and hope in God and all the people praying for us and helping us. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office undertook a search, which was one of the longest and largest rescue efforts authorities have undertaken in years. There were 70 searchers, 14 dog teams, and helicopters searching the area to no avail. At one point, even the sheriff's Marine unit was involved. In addition to this, volunteer searchers from around the state spent thousands of hours of time leaving bags with notes saying, "Stay strong, we're looking for you, everyone is thinking of you." And in these bags, they left a poncho, socks, energy bars, a compass, flashlight, fire sticks, and a lighter. A modern twist was put on this search when a Washington State drone pilot asked for volunteers to examine the images that may offer digital evidence of where she could be. Steve Monchok, owner of PNW Drone Photography in Darrington, Washington, is using a Phantom 4 Pro to survey the mountainous terrain of the North Cascades in an attempt to locate Samantha Sayers. He's quoted as saying that the online aspect of this is huge. I couldn't do it alone. After you look through a couple hundred images, your eyes get pretty tired. So these people are a great help. They are finding things and notifying us of unusual objects. It just proves that we can all work together on the same project from anywhere. The drone allows Monchok to target areas that haven't been covered by ground searchers or would be exceptionally dangerous to explore on foot. It's unclear whether the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office, which suspended its own search efforts on August 23rd, is aware of the crowdsourcing effort. Monchok, a former Army soldier, who's typically hired for wedding photos and real estate, said that he has spent nearly 3 weeks surveying the mountain. He's estimated that he's covered approximately 23 miles of terrain so far. He's quoted as saying, "I hike up the mountain and can fly out about 3 to 4 miles from where I'm standing. I can easily cover more area in a day than 100 searchers can, and it's being done without endangering lives. The drone can cover steep faces of the mountain without having to send someone in on foot, and it can examine crevices without having to have someone rope down them." The drone recently captured an image of a jacket in an area nearly inaccessible to ground searchers. The find, according to the missing woman's mother, Lisa, proves that the value of having a remote-controlled eye in the sky. "When it was spotted, we used the GPS coordinates to send people out there to locate it," Lisa told a reporter. "That jacket did not belong to my daughter, but it shows that our volunteer army is working." Monchok states that he is going to continue doing this until she is found. He said, "We can see a tennis ball from 150 feet up, so if Sam is out there, we will see her." Just a couple of weeks ago, in the middle of September, a team led by Sam's boyfriend's father, who is a Black Hawk pilot and a chief warrant officer with the National Guard, launched a renewed search for Sam, packing and flying in gear for a base camp. They'll scour the wilderness as long as it takes to bring Sam home, or until the snow makes it impossible to stay at the 6,220-foot peak. The family is asking trained mountaineers to join them, as well as hikers who can volunteer to be pack mules. Efforts to find Sam have been exhaustive. An official search wore on for 3 weeks. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office logged 868 hours of time from the air, ground, and water. Yet the vast majority of the search was carried out by hundreds of unpaid professionals, climbers, hikers, pilots, and dog handlers from across the state. New figures show that the volunteers have donated well over 8,000 hours of their time. The total number of hours spent searching was greater than the total number of hours in a year. As a side note, Sam's boyfriend reported that Sam had had a meal with what is described as an unknown male before she went hiking. So, if you are in that area and you are a climber, a hiker, a pilot, a dog handler, anyone who could help, the family is looking for you. Let's hope that Sam can be found and that she hasn't gone missing without a trace. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you aren't now but you would like to be, please click that subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified when my content goes live, go ahead and click that bell. Also, can you click that thumbs up for me? If you would like to consider supporting this channel, please consider doing so through Patreon. I will leave the link below.